Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for learning A2 German grammar with me. Today we will finish the genitive and we will start with a brand new topic. So let's go. Last week we had a little homework, a little task. If you want to do it, we have the genitive here, which is also something like dative and accusative. We have to conjugate, in this case, with a possessive article, mine, yours, his, and so on. Let's read the solution and try to compare with what you wrote, if you did it. Ist das der Wagen deines Freundes? Ist das der Chef deines Bruders? Ist das der Hut deines Großvaters? Ist das die Wohnung deines Onkels? Ist das der Hund deiner Tante? Ist das der Computer deines Chefs? Ist das der Freund deiner Schwester? As you can see, we have the S here if we talk about a male, neutral also. And for the female one, like aunt, we don't have it here on this part. There's nothing. And you see also we have the option of E in some of the cases. Instead of Freundes, we can also say Freunds. Same goes for chef. We can say chefes. Some people do it. I don't like it, to be honest. This is just my preference. I say chefs. If you have questions about this grammar, watch the other video. You can ask me in the comments below in the Facebook group. And of course, you get answers there. Let's go to our new topic, which is Pronomen und Artikel, pronouns and articles. Of course, we will not overdo it. This is still A level. And before we start, I want to give you a little definition. What is a pronoun? Depending on where you're from, of course, you are familiar with it. But we cannot take it for granted that everybody knows it. So I have a little German definition and I will translate and explain it. Deklinierbares Wort, das ein im Kontext vorkommendes Nomen vertritt oder ein Nomen, mit dem es zusammen auftritt, näher bestimmt. Fürwort. So a pronoun is a word. Some of those pronouns are client, I think, in English. Not all of them, you will see this today. Some of them are, and some of them are not. And those pronouns have two or more functions. The first one is that they substitute a noun that we know from context. So vertreten, to substitute it. Or number two, it explains further a noun which is in the same statement together with a pronoun. Or also a Fürwort, but we don't need this right now. As you can see, it's not the easiest thing, but we will start slowly. I'm sure you know many pronouns already without even thinking about it. Yeah, for example, Personalpronomen. For example, er or sie. Later, you will also say like der, die, and so on. Other ones are possessive pronomen. Sometimes you also learn it as possessive article. There's a fine line between them, but we don't want to overdo it, like mein and sein and so on. We have it here. Then you also have learned, I'm sure, the pronoun es and so on. I just want to make it clear that you know pronouns already. And now we will talk about indefinite pronouns and articles also. The first one they want to teach you here. The first one is also quite easy. It is Mann. Mann, if you translate it by English, it's not the man, but it is one. It is only in nominative. It is not declinable in any way. Mann describes a lot of people or a general population or a general not definable mass of people, of a society, of the earth, anything. If you want to say something and you don't want to say who does it, then you can use man. In Deutschland spricht man Deutsch. In Germany, one talks German. Or later you will learn things like man soll im Auto nicht telefonieren. One should not be on the phone in the car and stuff like this. This is the first one, Mann. Second one, Jemand or jemanden means somebody. Somebody, like in English, is for one or many unknown people. We have a negative counterpart, which is niemand. In English, of course, nobody. Jemand or niemand can be declined in dative and accusative. To be honest, I would decline it always. If there's an option to decline it, I would do it. But this is just me. In genitive, which we just learned, we have to decline it definitely. It becomes jemandes, niemandes. This is it actually. It looks easy. It can be easy, but it depends how often you practice. And we will do just that. You can press pause. It will take you some time. It's not easy. It's a lot of text. Press pause, do the exercise. I left you the yellow box here, and then we will compare together. Okay, let's compare. I hope you did it. It's a good exercise. First one, kann mir mal jemand helfen? Can somebody give me a hand? Can somebody help me? Of course, we do not talk about many uncertain people, right? We need help from someone we know or someone who's relevant or there. Next one, kann man die Burg auch im Winter besichtigen? Can one visit the castle also in winter? Next one. Kann man in diesem Geschäft spanischen Wein kaufen? Can one buy in this store Spanish wine? Next one. Alle waren still. Niemand hat ein Wort gesagt. Of course, in the context, we see it's something negative, and man has no negative counterpart. We can only say it with not. Man raucht nicht im Zug. One does not smoke in the train, for example. But we don't have a word, a negative word for man. So it must be niemand, nobody. Nobody said a word. Next one. Ich habe angerufen, aber niemand hat sich gemeldet. I called, but nobody answered. Es war so dunkel, dass man nichts sehen konnte. It was so dark that one could not see anything or nothing. Die Party war so langweilig. Niemand hat getanzt. The party was so boring. Nobody danced. Grammatically speaking, we could also say jemand hat getanzt. Somebody danced. But of course, it makes more sense to use the negative counterpart. Weil ich den Weg nicht gekannt habe, habe ich jemanden gefragt. Akkusativ. Niemand ist so klug wie Inge. Nobody is as smart as Inge. Hat jemand meine Tasche gesehen? Did somebody see my bag? Es hat geklopft. Kann mal jemand die Tür aufmachen? It's knocking on the door, or it knocked on the door. Can somebody open the door? Wenn man sich bei Kälte nicht warm anzieht, kann man eine Grippe bekommen. Here we have this general statement, which makes it really convenient. Of course, we could also say, wenn jemand sich nicht warm anzieht, kann er eine Grippe bekommen. But this is totally different and other rules apply there. Wenn man nicht aufpasst, kann man viele Fehler machen. If one does not pay attention, one can make many mistakes. Next one. Wenn du das alleine nicht machen kannst, musst du jemanden um Hilfe bitten. If you cannot do this by yourself, you have to ask someone for help. Kann man im Schlosshotel gut essen? Can one eat in the castle hotel good or well? Er hat so lange gerufen, bis ihn jemand gehört hat. He was shouting for so long until somebody heard him. Did you guess or did you know everything? If you have a question about something, leave it in the comments below. This is it for today. I know we're getting into a little bit more difficult areas, but you will manage, I'm sure. Try to catch up with all the videos, do the exercises, try to talk with someone or listen to music or to news, whatever you can. Of course, you can also go to my group on Facebook. I have meetings there, language meetings, where we can talk about anything you want. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week. Bye!